Fighting. It's good entertainment, it's very exciting to watch, but it's also irresponsible and dangerous. Which is why it happens all the time in high school. When I was in school, we actually had a bunch of fights one year that we had an assembly talking about bullying and fighting and like getting along with everybody. We had to have that assembly. One day in particular, there were two big fights. One I wasn't even there for, but one happened like right in front of me while I was at lunch. I was often very sleepy and tired when I was in school. It was boring. I had to be up at like 6 in the morning. So it was at lunchtime and I had my food in front of me. I had finished it or something, but I basically just was sitting on my bed with my arms down like this. There was these two guys, Bill and Ned. Bill was a big, stocky, like football player fella. Ned was a small, like me looking kind of guy. I don't really know what they were like going on about. I was too tired. I just woke up and heard just a lot of. I wasn't getting a lot of the information, just that they were screaming, and it was very annoying when I'm trying to sleep. So from my perspective, Bill was here and Ned was here. I guess Ned just got fed up and just punched Bill right in his tummy, and you know, being a big guy, I bet Bill was pretty proud of his tummy. And didn't appreciate Ned touching it with his knuckles. But before I knew it, Ned was up. Ned was up, and Bill had him like this, ready to chokeslam him onto the table, which is precisely what happened. It just went. And then there was a lot of leg kicking coming from Ned, trying to whack Bill in the head. And this is about where high school fights kind of end. You got one kid that's definitely way stronger than the other kid. Bill was just choking the crap out of Ned down here. Right there. Ned was kicking at Bill's face, and basically the rest of the fight before our very heroic janitor came in to save the day. Or at least he tried. Our janitor, Tim, tried to come in, and he didn't really try. He just, hey, stop that, stop that. He was more concerned, but from my perspective, it was just, hey, you can't do that. That's not good. Come on, Tim, you gotta get in there. You got the mop, you got the bucket. Just get them out of there. But then I hear from my left side a big booming "Hey!" from one of my history teachers, and I don't know if I was, like I said, delirious from being tired, or if this man had secret parkour skills. So this man was flipping and jump sliding all over these cafeteria lunch tables. Before I knew it, Bill was here and Ned was there, and he had stopped both of them. And he was screaming at them to knock it off, and that they needed to go to the principal's office. And it was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. I still don't know to this day if I dreamt that. I just know the next day we had an assembly about fights. So it couldn't have been a coincidence? I don't know. Fights are cool. You know, I was actually once in a fight too. I was taking one of my naps at the lunch table, but I was on top of the table. Like my butt was on top, and I had my hands on my knees. And this kid that was kind of a punk, he tried to push up my legs and make me tip over. My reflexes kicked in. You know, those cat-like reflexes I have, and I kicked him in the face. Then he ran away crying. Yeah. One kick Eddie, that's what they call me.